Hi everyone, George Georgiadis at 40plus.fitness. Um, Welcome to my second video officially. Um, I wanted to sort of just continue from where I was talking about nutrition in the past, in the previous video, sort of like continue along those lines and touch on a few things that's I feel is quite important when we want to make changes in our fitness, in our lives. So the first thing we like to always look at when we decide to make changes to our lifestyle and try and get fit and healthy um, is that it's never going to be easy. There are going to be things that are going to be difficult. Now, modern life has made things really simple for us. We've got abundance of everything. Everything is simplified. We are not we don't get or we don't like to get uncomfortable these days. We don't like difficulty. We don't like to do difficult things and things like that. And I think that to our detriment. So, we're not designed to feel full a whole, throughout our day. If you go back, to when we were hunter gatherers, we ate, and then the rest of our time we probably lived our lives with a little bit of hunger. Um, I'm not saying we must go and starve ourselves and stuff like that, but I'm just saying that nowadays, as soon as we feel a little bit of hunger coming in, and it might not even be real hunger, it might be some kind of craving, but it feels like hunger, we panic and we're like, oh no, I've got to eat. And a lot of the problem comes in with that is that we get a little bit hungry and then we don't know what to do. We don't like to be a little bit hungry, a little bit hungry, but that's how we were designed. We were designed to be a little bit hungry in life. That's how it is. Feeling a little bit of hunger is not the end of the world. These are things that I've experienced with myself. A little bit of hunger. It's like, oh God, where's the next meal going to come in? Things that I've had to, change within me, my mindset, my thinking. It's okay if you're a little bit hungry. Lunch is coming at 12 o'clock. So, if it's 10, 11 and I'm feeling a bit hungry, it'll be fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. So that's something that I want to discuss. So when we decide to make changes in our lives, hit the gym and start eating a bit better, making better food choices, remember that they are gonna it is gonna be difficult. We are gonna feel uncomfortable, and we need to get used to that. We need to get used to being a little bit hungry. We need to be used to doing stuff that we don't like doing. Things that I suggest often with people is track your calories. Clients of mine, I have clients that track the calories, have new clients that sign up, and often when I suggest to new people to track the calories, it's like, oh my God, that's terrible. That's too difficult. God, I'm going to sit there and put everything in and weigh, and it's like, it like literally takes 20 minutes of your day. It takes 10 minutes to capture everything onto your iPhone or to your smartphone, I beg your pardon. Got these apps out there that are pretty cool. And, when you're eating your lunch, you just scale your plate. You scale everything onto your plate and you put it onto the app in the evening. You can do it once a day. The capturing of all the data, of all the calories, all the energy that you've consumed, throughout the day. Yeah, it sounds like difficult, but is it really? I mean, we spend hours averaging throughout the day on watching stupid TikTok videos. You know, when you say, look, take 10 minutes of your day at 7 o'clock at night and just capture all the energy you've consumed so you can see where you are and what it's doing to your weight over time so we can plan, it always becomes, oh, no, that's going to be really difficult. Great, granted, there are some people that maybe tracking calories isn't for them for whatever reason. But this is just an example of like something small like that where we are uncomfortable with and it's something we're not used to and that's like, oh, I don't want to do this. That is really quite simple and actually helps quite a lot down the line when you start to really get into your training and your eating and you realize what you're putting in or how much you're putting in is actually affecting you and your goals. And the best thing about that is when you're tracking is that your diet doesn't need to be so strict or so rigid. You enjoy the cake or you enjoy a beer on the weekend or whatever. If you're adding it in and you know where your calories need to be for the day, if you've planned and you've worked it all out, and you know how much you need to consume total wise, averaging per day in a week, it's really okay to have that beer because it's going to form part of your total amount of energy that you can consume. So you're not cutting out, you know, everything. You're not cutting out bread completely. You're not cutting out chocolates. You're not cutting out, you know, you can eat those things as long as you are able to fit them into your calories and your energy consumption. Like I said earlier, it's not for everyone. Some people that for whatever reason might need to like change how they approach it. Tracking calories might not be good for them mentally. It might make things, you know, uh, psychologically might be an issue and things like that. I purely understand. But this is an example of certain things that we need to do or have to do when you want to make positive changes that we don't want to do them because it's just like, nah, this just sounds stupid or too difficult. The other thing is like when we get into the gym, getting up at, let's say, for example, getting up at 5 a.m. is difficult to come to the gym. And we're able to do it for a couple of weeks and then it becomes difficult. It's like, oh no, I can't get up at 5. It's just too hard. Guys, it's like 2 or 3 days a week. Get up at 5, spend 45 minutes in the gym, have a workout. That's going to be the hardest thing you're going to do all day. 3 days a week. Really, that not that difficult. The mental thing of getting through that barrier of like, oh, this is once you get through that, once you realize that this is literally 3 hours in a week that I've got to get to the gym and do this, it's like nothing. Again, we'll spend 30 minutes looking at TikTok without even realizing it, and we've gained nothing from that. You know, it's given us nothing positive. Take 45 to an hour in the gym 3 days a week. Is it really that difficult? No, it isn't. So get comfortable doing these things that are you know, out of our comfort zone. Get comfortable, you know, force ourselves to do it because it's really not that bad. Tracking your calories, making a mental note, planning your meals of how you want to eat, going into the gym and actually, you know, picking up weights that are actually going to do some kind of or create some kind of feeling in the muscles when you're doing it. Might be sore when you're lifting. Get used to that. It's going to be difficult. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Get through it. That's all good. Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. Don't be afraid to do things that are difficult, especially if you want to really, really make the changes in life. You know, it's, you know, a lot of people that haven't never really trained or lifted weights. I mean, the minute they feel, you know, the muscle hurting from doing an exercise while doing, and when I'm saying it's hurting, I'm not saying injuring yourself. I'm saying the muscles worked and they feel that it's like they get scared. They're like, oh my goodness, this is sore. But you got to get used to that. When you start out, the soreness will improve anyway. But get used to that little bit of uncomfortableness because that's where the magic happens. Being able to do these things that are difficult are so rewarding. And again, it's like 3 hours in your week, you know, in total. So is it really that hard? Maybe not. Yeah, that's something that I wanted to chat about and make a video. Something that I've been thinking about for a long time. And you know, if you feel, if it's helped you, if it's, you know, maybe it changes the way how you look at it and how you look at your training and your eating and that, great, I appreciate it. Then, you know, subscribe and like my video. If you feel that maybe you've got friends or family that this might benefit, please send it on to them, let them have a look. You know, it'll be great and I appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for that, guys, and we'll look forward to chatting to you again. See ya.